I just had the craziest game idea ever. My name's Ezekiel, and that was your cue. That was your cue. You gotta hit that cue.
Okay, but you never you didn't leave
Oh yeah,
time for me to.
yeah. Did I not do that? I should have done like a 3, 2, 1. But
No, I
bam.
mean you didn't give me a cue to say my name.
Oh,
You just said
my
I'm
name's Ezekiel,
Ezekiel, and
and this is
world crafting.
world crafting. We
See?
are, but who are you? Who
No,
who?
see, you don't have to say and this is. You say I'm Ezekiel, and then I'll say and I'm DJ, and this is world crafting.
I'm Ezekiel, and this is.
I'm. You did it again. I
Oh,
specifically
oh,
said
you're right.
that
You're
you
right. I
didn't need
messed
to
up.
say that, and
I'm
then
right.
you said it.
You're right. I messed up. I apologize. I'm Ezekiel.
And I'm DJ, and this is world crafting.
Bam. I like it. All right. You ready to hear this crazy game theory idea?
Yes.
All right. So I want to make the world's best video game, right?
Admirable goal.
It is an admirable goal. But the thing is, the video game has to be fun. You would think that's should be implied, but there's a lot of
Definitely.
video games out there that are coming out currently that definitely aren't fun.
Mm-hmm. I think
And
that means they're not going to be the best in the world.
yeah. So I'm gonna fix all of that by
All
making
right,
the
let's hear it.
funnest video game ever.
I am highly object to the word funnest.
Okay. So the video game starts out like it tries to start out with a cutscene and like you're in this epic cutscene and it shows your character, but then immediately it just throws you into the character. And all the NPCs around you, like instead of like doing a bunch of like lore dropping and like just lore dumping, all the NPCs around you just expect you're gonna figure it. Like already know you, you already know them. They're not gonna explain one thing. And so it just immediately starts with you guys just like something like a crazy set scene of you guys like attacking or like chasing after something. Let's say a giant dragon whale that's attacking a
Dragon
city.
Ball.
hmm
Okay.
Yeah. And the dragon whale has
Um,
like a city built on top of it and something like and like armies are like pouring off the giant dragon whale and like invading the city. And you don't know what's going on as a player, but
okay.
it's just going crazy. And so it's just this giant, like immediately full octane, full experience. You're playing, you're trying to keep up with the other NPCs around you, and like you find yourself like facing down this floating monstrosity that looks like an ogre that's just like floating there. So this would be like a medieval set, crazy Dark Souls, but more probably lighthearted. Probably more like very fantasy instead of dark fantasy.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I have an idea for your dragon whale city.
All right. Dragon Wheel City that's attacking another city.
Okay. So, first thing I would say is lose the dragon. It's going to be a whale.
But what if the
Okay.
whale breathes
Hang on.
fire?
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. But you wouldn't call that a dragon whale. You'd call that a whale that breathes fire. Anyway, okay. So,
Well,
whales have this thing
uh huh.
where I don't exactly remember how it works, but they have this organ or this thing that they create that makes them less dense, uh, so they can go up in water. So your giant whale thing, the hair has one of those, but instead of making it less dense than water, it makes it less dense than
Air.
air. So it's basically like it has this giant helium balloon inside of it, except it's not helium. That makes it so it can float, and then it just swims through the air like it's water. And then your city isn't on top of it. Your city is hanging off of it like a
Oh.
blimp. Like your whale is the blimp, and the city is just hanging down, attacking this other city. They just come right
I,
over the
I,
mountains
dude, I actually
and lower
super love
down
that. So as a
and just
player, your job that you find out what you have to do is cut all of the city chains from the dragon so they just fall down.
the city just falls on top of the other city.
Yeah, you're right. That's a terrible idea. Yeah, but as a player, all the NPCs around you are like, we got to get on top of that dragon and drive it away.
Yeah, just drive it away. Just grab that steering wheel and hit the gas, man.
I want the combat in the game to be like a mix between a Street Fighter and a beats game. I'm probably not saying that right. A rhythm game. That's what they're called. A rhythm game and like a Street Fighter and a I don't know, it's like a third person, like I mean Dark Souls esque thing. But there's like way more rhythm involved.
How so?
How so? Like every time an enemy goes up for an attack, you see their attack coming and you can correspond with the correct button input. But the and as enemies get harder and harder, they'll do more complicated button input counters. So technically, you could just counter the entire thing, and done correctly, it should feel like you're playing a, rhythm game. And I want
Ah,
every fight to be background by like super custom music that literally corresponds to the different moves and different fight. Um, More like you're fighting within a song, and every time you fight the same enemy, if you've learned that rhythm song well, you can beat that enemy easier. But there's always different. I want there to be different versions of the song or different riffs it can go on. It's like, ooh, a new rift. And so maybe there's like an easy rift, a medium rift, and a hard rift, and then a rift that can like mix all of them. I feel
wow.
I feel like through the power of AI, you could make it to where each enemy could have custom riffs or custom musical patterns to each enemy that you fight. But it's also like a Street Fighter one. So there's gonna be like you're gonna be fighting it esque thing where like you're countering moves and then you can also do attacks on it.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. And then to like do super
Interesting.
power up attacks, you also do like a rhythm beat thing that like super power charges yourself and then you can do an attack.
Huh.
Yeah.
How about that?
How about that?
That sounds very interesting.
Does sound very interesting.
I wonder how that would.
Play out.
Yeah.
And would it even be fun?
Would it? That's the question.
Because after you make something, you always need to ask yourself, is this even a fun gameplay loop?
Yeah.
And not only that, if we could make all the enemies AI generated, um basically fights throughout the song or the rhythm that's AI generated, then technically the gameplay loop could be infinitely scaled.
Mm. Mm. So no matter how many times you play it, it's new each time.
I mean, technically,
Mm.
it also makes me
That
think,
would
what you got?
increase the replay value a lot.
Yeah.
I would think.
Mm-hmm. So let's.
Sounds like an expensive game to make.
Oh, we don't gotta think about
So,
that.
but how is it just that one goal, and then
The
all the
game's.
levels are inside that goal of getting up to the
Oh no, that's just the
whale?
first opening.
That's just the opening.
They get on the whale and they see the driver of the whale, like maybe like the an animal master or something, and this guy's a bad guy. And I kind of
Uh-huh.
want the entire game to be a little bit of a joke, um, to where all the NPCs are like, "We gotta." Never mind. Actually, I don't know what I'm thinking about that. I kind of want it to be hot, just like more of a high octane, lot super. It's not a grim dark. That's what I don't want it to be, like a super grim
Uh-huh.
dark, because I don't think that would work
But
well in a rhythm game.
it's serious. It's just not dark.
Yeah, it's just not dark. All right, so what? So
No.
we have this animal master on top of the whale. I want
Yeah.
describe him for me. Like I need your help with this.
Uh, so what's this guy's job? He's just
He
like
drives the
driving the
whale.
whale?
He drives the whale.
Is he the uh is he just the guy who drives it, or is he the guy who owns it or captured it or tamed it or what?
Ooh, we're gonna say yes to all of the above because that sounds way more
Okay.
interesting.
I'm thinking then he's probably a big guy. Probably has some sort of gnarly beard and some
Mm-hmm.
ponytail.
Oh yeah,
An epic one, not a flamboyant one.
yeah.
Probably has an eye patch.
Oh yeah.
Probably missing a hand or a leg or something.
Did he replace it with anything?
Yeah, of course. He's got I don't know, maybe a hook or a whip or something, or just a
Could he have?
peg leg or
Could
something.
he have like a sword on his hand?
Maybe he has multiple attachments, like
Mm,
the guy from How to Train Your Dragon.
I like it. What if he has like a magic wand?
That's possible. That's how he puts his beasts under spells.
Maybe the main character can see that he's using magic, and all the NPCs are like, "That's no fair." But then your main character is like, two can play at that game, something like that. So,
Yeah, that could be. Yeah.
and they fight.
Yeah. I'm imagining this guy. He's probably been at this for a long time. He's probably pretty grizzled and not a very happy fella. You know, one of those guys who's like, I'm getting too old for this thing.
Not one of those
And
guys.
no, he is one of those guys. The animal master guy. He's probably decked out with all sorts of weapons. I'm just
Ooh.
imagining him for years and years and years taking his something, somehow getting to a high position and then jumping off, landing on whether he jumps off a cliff or he has some sort of flying thing or
Oh wait, how he
what, and he lands
captured the
on the
whale?
whale,
Mm-hmm.
and then he has to
Was the whale full grown? Or was a
fight the
baby?
whale.
Was a pup?
Maybe it
Little,
was just a pup,
little pup pup.
but then he has to fight it on its back, and maybe he fell off a few too many times, and that's how he has to get the whales.
I like that.
That's just what I'm imagining. That has nothing to do with the game, just the
Well,
backstory.
well,
You
now it
know,
does because now later in the game, you as a player have to go tame a
have to
whale.
do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, that's pretty insane.
You gotta like you're flying. You climb to a top of like a snowy cliff. Like clouds are beneath you. You can't even see, and you see a pod of whales flowing up and down through the clouds below you. You wait for them to circle around your mountain top, and then you leap. The icy wind cuts into your skin as you fall, hitting the cloud top as raindrops cover your skin, then turning to ice. You see a whale and you land on it. But you said they're made from helium. Do you feel like the whale would give a little bit? It's like a so the stop wouldn't be instant, or should we
Yeah,
just like hit him with a game over? Just like you died, game
no,
over.
no,
No,
not.
no. But I okay. New plan. You hit him with you died, game over, and then like like a hand comes up and grabs the game over and like smashes it against the whale's side, and then it shows your player like climbing onto the whale.
Genius.
It's like not dead yet.
That'd be pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
And then he takes his daggers off his back and he climbs up the side of the whale,
Mm-hmm.
stabbing it. You know,
He's
doing one
he's
of those things
he's stabbing it.
that
You think
probably wouldn't. Well, he has to climb to the top.
you're right? maybe there's a bunch of like barnacle, like cloud barnacles on it, and you can like climb up using the ribbly barnacles.
Yeah, that's that's very possible
No,
too.
you're right. He pulls out both of his daggers. He stabs into the side of the whale, and he climbs up the side of it.
Maybe there are barnacles and they attack him as he's climbing up.
Dude, okay, he's climbing up the whale. Barnacles, there's like these little like snake worm things that keep coming out and trying to like attack him. And then boom, the song begins. It's suddenly a rhythm game. And you're
And
like,
it's a climbing song.
it's a
You have to
climbing song.
climb
It's a
while you're
climbing song.
being attacked.
Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. Like you're climbing up and dodging and like the song's just like hitting right and you're just like doing these crazy moves. Like you almost lose it for a second and like you stab into the side of the whale and then you have to like block a couple attacks and you're back up and you climb and then you mess up completely and you fall off the whale and then you die and it gives you a game over and then it respawns you from the last checkpoint to do it all over again.
All over again.
But
I
then
like it.
you get to the top of the whale and the whale tries to buck you off. New song. Now it's a like a bucking bronc song, like a
Yeah,
rodeo song, like straight like western song,
yeah.
like hitting with a banjo and like you're balancing and the whale tries to like turn around and it shows you like doing super acrobatic flips and stuff to the beat of the music as you like roll around the whale as it rolls around to try to like roll you off like you're on its belly and then it keeps rolling you have to like dodge around its fin and you're back on its back. Oh wow, the song's just going. And then you have to like run up to the face and like put these two driving hooks in either of its main nostrils and then boom, you have control of the whale.
Wow. That's awesome. I want to play this game
Me
now.
too. That sounds crazy. Oh my goodness. But then like we want everything to be like that. Every encounter you face is going to be backed up by this rhythm of action that's always driving your character to where it almost becomes like as a character you're looking for every fight you can get in or every encounter that you can get in knowing that it is going to be an epic rhythm
Battle.
cacophony. Yeah, it's going to be this epic battle.
That's pretty sweet.
That's all I
Okay,
have
so
so
what happens next? What's
okay.
after the whale?
All right, so after you've tamed your whale your quest has already begun.
Right.
Now you have movement, now you have travel, you've unlocked fast travel or medium travel or fast travel using your whale. You can go from
I feel like
city to
whales
city.
don't go very fast.
They don't. But in the game, you can say you ride the whale to this city, and then a loading screen pops up, and then you get there.
Uh-huh.
Or we skip loading screens altogether, and it literally goes to a cutscene. No, that's just a loading screen, but more fancy of you getting on the whale, and it shows you just like flying there and then landing.
Yeah, maybe they're yeah,
Maybe they're magic whales.
maybe they're magic whales. Maybe they have hyperspeed and they can just go boop
Ooh.
around the
Oh,
kingdom
it
or
would be
whatever.
crazy. Like they just like teleport. Like think Star
Yeah,
Wars, all the battleships as like they like come crashing out of hyperspeed and like the echo
yeah,
of sound. It's like
yeah. That would be pretty fast travel. You gotta make sure you're strapped on for that stuff.
how about the loading screen is the time it takes your character to strap down onto the whale.
Ah,
And as the loading screen keeps going, it keeps showing your character buckling himself more and more. Let's say if like you have a really fast system that can load things really fast, he like literally just buckles one strap and then buckles the second strap and then it just loads and you're there. But then like you're on grandma's, I don't know, old typewriter and you're trying to load and it is continuously shows your character just buckling a buckle after a buckle after a buckle.
that's genius.
Just
It'll
trying to
also seem like the further away No, I guess not, because he's not moving. He's just buckling.
But I mean, wouldn't it seem like that? Like it's further away because he's like
Yeah,
prepping for like a crazy, or like this whale is way faster than it should be. Like it's gonna be an
yeah,
intense ride. So
yeah,
that
something like
means
that.
technically somebody on a better machine would always think that the whales are just like a little like lottie, like a little like frolic through the grass, and then somebody with like an older machine's like, these whales are insane.
Yeah. I wonder if you would have to start at the front of the whale, and then you would, when it takes off, you would like zoop to the back of the whale, and then when it stops, you would zoop back to the front. I just think that would be funny. No reason for it.
No, I love it. We're adding that,
Like the momentum of it,
the momentum of it. Like you
the
strap
momentum
full
of the
launches you
y-
to the
the
back of it, and then
the
when you get
cart
there,
or something, the track or whatever.
maybe for the one of the missions, the opening of the mission is you ending up where you need to be, and you just zoop off the front of the whale and fly into the bad guy, like the main bad guy, and just
Oh,
instantly kill him.
just jump off the whale and just
Just
attack.
no, I mean you fly off like you didn't mean to, like you accidentally the whale launched you, and then there's like a big bad guy, and he's got the
You
entire
didn't have
village.
enough time to buckle in, so it just launches
It's-
you.
he didn't have enough time to buckle in. And so he gets to this village, and there's the bad guy, and he has the entire village like on their knees, their hands strapped behind their back, as him and his mercenary group are about to like assassinate them all. And then you like your whale, like you hear like the echo of like a gunshot, or like an echoing of the I don't know, what do you call it? The sound that
The sound barrier,
the sound barrier breaking,
breaking
and this
sound barrier.
and then you see this person fly through the air that he didn't have time to buckle in, and he hits the main bad guy, instantly kills him, just instantly.
Just explodes
And
into a mess of blood and fire.
then like you get up and it's like, I'm here to kill Morgith. And then all the mercenaries go, you mean that guy? And you look down and like you're covered in blood and pieces of Morgith. Yeah, that guy. You're like, oh, I'm good at my job. And then all the
You
mercenaries
just
try to kill. Yeah, what you
you
got?
just try to leave, and they all try to kill you.
And then the music begins, and then instead of it being like the super hardcore music, it'll be like like a piano melody, just like la da da la da, as you just like silently to the music kill all of these low grade mercenaries.
You just bonk them all.
I like that. You bonk them
That
all.
would be funny. That would be funny.
How about at the beginning of the game you get to choose your like if you kill people or not. Like instead of like killing all the bad people, you just like bonk them and send them to like jail. But it's like it's part of like the easy mode, medium, hard mode.
Ah,
Like easy mode.
ah. But then what
You
if someone goes to the prison and breaks them all out? Then you have to recapture everybody.
all right, this is all right, I just thought of this. I love that.
What?
They what so they after you beat the easy campaign, they break out of prison.
And you have to do the whole thing again
you,
on medium?
you gotta do the whole thing again on medium. And then you actually kill them. At least the bad guys. What do you think?
And they're all like, we know how you are. We know your moves now. You've got nothing, scrub.
There's more
And
dialogue?
then, and then, and then you have another dance battle.
It's not a dance battle. It's a battle set to music.
It's a medieval dance battle.
Yeah, but there's also magic and stuff, and you're doing these crazy move sets, like you're jumping up in the air and like floating there as you summon lasers, lightning bolts.
What is this, Star Wars now too? We have lasers.
High fantasy, definitely high
Uh
fantasy.
huh.
What
That
if that's
sounds
what if that's one of the alternate endings?
one of the alternate endings.
The easy mode ending. It's different than all the other endings.
You turn into Star Wars.
No, no, no. All the bad
Summon
guys escape.
lasers. Oh, yeah. No, I like that.
Then,
All the bad guys escape, and then you have to go find the guy who broke them out.
oh, that's the alternate medium ending, but you only get that ending if you've done the easy ending.
Uh huh. Uh huh. So if you just do the hard one, it's like you done messed up, Aaron.
You done messed up. You don't get the other two endings.
Yeah. So really, doing the easy one and then the medium one is part of the game. You're part of the game, and then you do the hard one once you have all that experience.
If you play through the easy campaign and you go through the medium campaign, you get a reward that is a sword, and it is a giant pacifier.
Like for babies?
Yeah, but you can use it for battle. It also
Why
sucks.
would how does that help you?
It doesn't. It doesn't help you. I just want to give it to the players because they chose to play easy mode.
Oh, I see.
hmm
Uh-huh.
And then at the end of the medium campaign, you get a knife, and it's a butter knife, or you get a sword, but it's just a giant butter knife. And again, it just doesn't help you.
Ah. What did you get if you do the hard campaign?
If you beat it,
Yeah.
then you
Or
get
is the hard
then
one
you get
impossible to
then you
beat?
get it, the big the they're gonna give you a I don't know, it's gonna be a sword made out of the game designer's respect.
Oh, it's gonna be another useless item.
It's gonna be another useless item. Hey, but you're gonna have the game designer's respect.
Uh-huh. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad I just played 32 hours of games to get the.
You're not gonna use the items, they're gimmicks.
Yeah, well, sometimes I like to use the gimmick items,
Well, you
okay?
can. They're gonna allow you to use them. They're gonna just be really bad, except for the respect of the game designers. That one should be pretty good, or at least
That
decent.
one should be pretty good. At least.
He's gone. Well, he's back. You were gone for so long,
I'm sorry about that.
so long. We missed
Happened.
you.
But I'm back now. So you
Did
don't
the
have
did the
to
main
anymore.
bad guy get you?
Yeah, he got me, but I had to get him back.
You dance beat him.
Yeah, I dance battled him, and then I totally won, and then I found a pacifier on him.
Ah, hey,
Much
I
fun to
play
see.
medium. I play normal mode every time.
Uh, that's a good mode.
It's a great mode
Normal.
where it's like default. That's what they call it to make me feel good about myself.
Well, that's the one that it's supposed to be on. Okay, so what else happens in this video game? Why do you ever have whale battles? Do they ever have whale battles? Are whale battles a thing?
Yes, describe them to
Mhm.
me.
Uh, so there's either two ways. There's two ways this can happen. One way is the whales are just crashing into each other, trying to kill each other, just like giraffes banging their heads together. Or it's
Violent.
more of a pirate battle, and you build on top of your whale, and then you have like cannons or catapults or whatever, and you just shooting at the other person's whale. Maybe you have some giant crossbows or some harpoons or something, and then you cut it up and turn it into oil.
To burn in your lamps.
Yep, exactly. The old whale
Brilliant.
hunters.
Brilliant. I want that to be in the game. It's now in the
Whale
game.
hunters?
Yeah, everything you just said. That sounds like amazing.
Nice.
I feel like it'd enhance it, but we shouldn't make it a main aspect of the game. It's not the core mechanic.
It's part of the free play mode.
It's part of the free play mode. In between quests, in between you just going crazy.
Wait, is this an MMO or is this not an MMO?
Oh, it's a good question. Maybe after you beat the game, this opens up to you.
But is it an MMO or is it not an MMO? Because if it's an MMO, maybe you can fight other players. But if it's not an MMO, then you can't fight other players.
No, like a PvP arena area.
Yeah, yeah. And you
Yes.
can put your whale against other people's whales or whatever.
What if we made this game to replace, not even to replace, but for people that enjoy, let's say, like Final Fantasy 14 and World of Warcraft, like that game, like people that enjoy that game, but then are like just kind of done with it. Not even done with it. They're just wanting to try out something new. That's this game.
That's this game
That's this game.
for people who want to play something new.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
this is gonna be the best game in the world. Doesn't everybody want to
you're
play the
right.
best game in the world?
Everyone does. But we need a good protagonist. If it's the best game in the world, we need the best protagonist in the world.
Uh-huh. What does that mean exactly?
Just means he's got to be the best. Maybe she.
I thought the player was the protagonist.
Oh, you're right. Antagonist.
Oh, antagonist.
The antagonizer.
The antagonizer.
Maybe that could be its
What
name.
if you get to the end and you find out that you were the antagonizer the whole time?
Whoa.
Bum, bum, bum.
Whoa. But what did you do that was who is the antagonist?
You were the antagonist.
But who is the uh antagonizer? Antagonist. Antagonist.
You were both.
I was you were we were
Have you
both?
ever seen the Lego Movie 2,
No.
the sequel?
What was the second one about? I only
Well, I
remember
can't
the one
spoil it for you.
in the Batman. I actually watched the Batman one for some reason, but I also forgot.
That's a very good one.
I also just all I remember is that Batman and the Joker had like this weird
No,
relationship
not weird. It's
where they
very
loved. I think they loved each
cool.
other, but
No,
Lego.
it's called Frenemies, okay?
Oh,
You don't have to make
Brennan.
it weird.
Sorry, that's all I remember.
Yes.
I remember the first Lego movie. It was great.
Yes, that is true. But also Lego Batman is great too.
Lego Batman is great.
He is the greatest Batman that ever there was.
Well, what if this game is also like Minecraft?
Batman? Oh.
No, this game we're making.
How do you mean that?
What if you
Oh,
can build and craft and make things, and then
like
at
world?
this like a world, like craft a world crafting. See what you did there?
Uh-huh.
You smarty pants.
Uh-huh. Yep.
And then at the same time, there is an overarching story,
Yeah.
and like
Okay.
maybe like secret bosses throughout the world. What if the world's randomly generated and all the bosses have randomly generated rhythms
Boss
fights?
things.
Yeah.
Sounds like there's a lot of what ifs we need to figure out before we put this game into production.
Yeah. It's a lot of what ifs. We just got to make it the funnest game ever. If it's not fun,
Again,
we shouldn't do
I
it.
highly discourage the use of the word funnest. Uh,
Funnest.
it's definitely not a word,
The
and
most
the
fun?
correct word would
The
be
the
most
funniest? It's not a
fun.
it's not a real word. We should make it a real word.
No, we shouldn't. It
Yeah.
sounds stupid. We also need to make sure that you're not trying to do too much in this game.
So you keep it simple. Maybe it's just like a single story arc and you just continuously fight crazier and crazier bosses. And the game doesn't take itself very seriously because it knows it is a rhythm game.
Yeah, well, it kind of sounds like you're trying to say, hey, let's take all of the good games that ever there were and put them into this game, and then this game will be the best game.
I don't think it's going to work out though.
No, because we have to come up with something new.
We did. Nobody's done a fighting rhythm game before. I shouldn't say that. I just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's
Mm-hmm.
done a RPG fighting rhythm game before
Right.
that I know of.
Right. No,
And
I think you're right. I've never heard of that either. But we can't just put every game into this,
you're
can
right.
we?
No, I
We
don't think
can't
we
just
should.
say, "Oh, let's make it Minecraft, Minecraft now, and Batman and Dark Souls
You're
and
right.
Baldur's Gate."
How about we just make the game simple? Make the game like a gym. Like somebody plays it and then they get to the end and it's a great ending. And people are like, wow, that was a fun experience. And there's no DLCs, there's no battle pass, there's no in game shop, no in game currency. You just buy the game, you play the game, and you beat it.
And
Or,
that's all there is to it.
and that's all there is to it.
That's all she wrote. I like it.
It was all your idea. I give you all the credit.
No, well, no, it was a team effort. That's why they invented teams, so that they could work together.
There's no T in teams.
There is, though.
There's
There
no.
actually is.
Dang it! I should have chose a different letter.
Yeah,
There's no number one in team.
that's true. Unless you're
Mm.
team number one, in which case there is. Booyah. All right, so what we never came up with an antagonist, did we?
No, why is the main character going on this adventure that I
It's
really?
very simple. Okay. You just have two competing kingdoms, like Florence
Mm-hmm.
and Gilder, sworn enemies
Swarming enemies.
in an epic battle to win and conquer the other's land. And this guy, the protagonist,
Mm-hmm.
Jeff, we might call him. Who
Jack.
knows? Jeff is just a regular guy
Jack.
in the army that gets sent to defend from the attacking whale invaders.
Okay.
And he just, like, everybody else keeps dying, but he just keeps fighting on until the next battle and the next battle, and
Like he
everyone around him slowly, his entire, everyone he started with dies.
but like he
And
found
it's
like a
just
rhythm in the
him, because
fighting.
he found the rhythm and no one else did.
Let's go. Let's
So by
go.
the end, he's like this super knight or whatever. And then he wins by leading the army into the enemy castle with the same whale that attacked his castle at the beginning, and then he becomes the animal master, and that's how he's the protagonist and the antagonist. Boom. Mic drop.
Oh my goodness. That's the game. I'm conflicted, but that's amazing. I think you did it. I felt that. Where you're the basically at the end of the game you become this great animal like ruler master, and you like time repeated itself, and now you're the person attacking this village.
Yes. Yes, that is right.
Then we cut to an old lady, and she's like plucking at an instrument, and she's like, just like a melody that never ends, sooner or later it will always repeat itself.
Like poetry. It rhymes.
Yeah, gotta make it rhyme. Maybe.
Genius.
I
I
feel like
love it.
I do too. I feel like we should make it where I don't like the saying though, because it might be maybe there is a way that you can make a melody that just never repeats itself.
Well, we can
Sorry,
workshop that.
I'm getting caught up in semantics.
We can put the writer's room on that.
All right, I'll get the writer's room on that.
Yeah, get the writer's room on that.
Crazy.
So what's next?
I don't know. That was amazing. That might be
Uh-huh.
that might be it. You want
That's
to call
all
it
she
there?
wrote?
You want to do sponsors?
Let's do sponsors.
All right. Well, we are sponsored by Incredible Quest. It is a up and coming tabletop RPG system that runs off of the D20 system. If you are fans of Pathfinder or D&D, you will sure enjoy this one. It is scheduled to come out in about 3 to 5 years. Don't quote me on that.
Al-
It could change at any time.
Alternatively, there's a up and coming writer who actually has a book out there you can buy and read. By the name is Nathan Wayne.
Mm.
He's on Amazon. His book is called The Divided Kingdom of Sunland. Sunland. It's a fantasy book about these three somewhat unlikely compadres who are recruited into saving the day, as it were. So full of perilous adventure and excitement. And there is a sequel that that's out there somewhere. So go give that a read.
I love it. Love it. And thank you to all the listeners out there. Join us next week for more world crafting. Again, I was Ezekiel.
And I am still DJ.
Bye.